What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and in this video, y'all, I will be reviewing, recapping Love and Hip Hop, Season 1 of Hollywood, Episode 2, y'all. And let's... we got introduced to the cast, y'all. It's about 25 people, I think. If you don't include everyone in the title, I think that must be on this cast. But by the way, y'all, shout out to my YouTube fam, all my old and new subscribers and supporters, and like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed at all. But let's get into this show. Oh gosh, Morgan and Terry seem to be the episode's focus of, I guess, the female cast, and I guess occasionally Mo and her antics. Okay, based on what I've seen, let's get Mo out the way, or also Mo and his niece, whatever it was, Drew's baby's mom, whatever, right? She, has found out through her son, one of the times she finally get a chance to visit him, whatever, or has him, that she finds out that, the baby tells her, that, daddy's got a girlfriend, whatever, and, Mo feels some type of way because she has one of them, I guess, what we see mine says it's like, as she tells April later on with a calm ass face, I wanted to rip your head off. And how the hell did she get April's email? Did she find her real government name on Facebook? They never went to like how she found April. Okay, she didn't know where Drew stays at, but yet she was able to get his girlfriend of 2 years, who obviously didn't start really being a child, being more serious until Fizz asked, but they asked her, to help out with the child, or, take more serious role, or like, you could even move in and stuff like me, we be out, be playing house and stuff, whatever, but while you move in, and the girl has obviously never dealt, April has never dealt, ironically, and she's April too, just like a Marion's girl, right? But what I'm saying is that, she feels kind of hesitant because, the baby mama drama. Unfortunately, she is dealing with that situation right now. And the girl feels some type of way, like, I don't know you, but I don't know. It just seemed like personally Mo will still, have that same mindset. Even the girl had branched out to her to meet her, okay? Mo seemed like the type of person, how some people have collections of, like, you got people like in shoes, or, that, or something like that, or nail polish, whatever. In her case, I seriously started to think this bitch got some knives somewhere. Just a box of ass and knives and stuff, because she's just a little too calm about being violent and shit. Okay, that's just my opinion. So, like I said, April, tells Drew that she wants to, meet with her, whatever. April's like, maybe she's not so bad. She's a grown ass woman. I can come to her, understand that she wants to know who's around her son. Of course, Mo, I think, meets up with more. Everybody was meeting with Morgan today, wasn't it? Because I think, no. Mo met with April, or Marion's girl. Okay, the other April, am I correct? And, because they both date B2K ex-members, that's how they know each other. And even April was kind of like, like, Mo ain't that serious as far as, like, you've seen, because, Mo's like, ain't like gonna beat her ass, or, mollywop her from, LA, to Bakersfield and all the other shit, and, rock me from east to west coast and shit, and, stab her with, brass knuckles with a knife attached to it. That's just not me, but that's what I really want to do. And she goes and meet with the girl, and even the way how her approach is, she's even saying, like, you're going to be around my child. And even in the confessional thing, she's like, being around the child, I'm letting her know her place. That, I could see, personally, if the child was saying it was something inappropriate said or done in front or whatever, in front of him, or some type of situation. But I just think it's one of those circumstances, it's like, even though we done it over with, I don't want nobody near my child, period, regardless. That's just me. I'm just going by what we see on here on TV, okay? And so, anyways, y'all, even the girl's like, okay, the way you acting and stuff like that, I'm trying to come you ain't gotta come here like that, but, it's like, when you be around, the way she's acting, and apparently she don't really be around her child for several weeks, and what I was trying to say is if, because Fizz doesn't allow her to meet the house, it's always, it's one of those situations, gotta go through the grandparents, gotta go through Nene, Nana, or something like that, as far as the only way that she's able to meet up with her son. Now, she still work on the sex toy business, and I mean, in the process of getting that done. But you know, so are they ever gonna show where Mo stays at? I'm just wondering. They never. They didn't even show where she. Did they even show even what she drive? I'm just saying. Maybe she just don't want that exposed, but I don't know. But going back to that, so kind of ends with just like, you know, you can stay getting fucked and stuff like that. Just don't want my son around you, blah blah blah. And it just ended with she basically taking off and basically say like she basically like the girl is fucking for her green card, whatever. You know, stay your place, whatever. Your little fantasy ain't gonna last that long. Woo woo. You know, we ain't gotta get all details, but Mo continues to make herself very questionable about her parenting skills. Monique, what is that? I don't feel like it's pronouncing that, but I'm just saying a little bit questionable. First, I'm just saying, first she said she couldn't find, him, as that's the reason why it's hard for her, get in contact with be around the son. But then she just said the first episode that really because of her trying to be on her grind mode, that's why actually it is hard for her to stay in touch with the son. Is that it? Is that it, y'all? Okay. I'm probably not the only one to notice. Okay. Let's get off of that subject, because, like I said, look, blah, 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 blah. All right. Now, we'll get to the Nia and Soldier Boy situation. Morgan, like I said, was ringing around the rosy this whole episode of being involved with these circumstances, right? Now, we got this whole thing with, she is, this new, one of the new cast members, or, substitute cast members, I don't know, Yetzi, who, is on the radio station and stuff like that. She's the one who gets this, does these, celebrity stuff, whatever. And Morgan is there when Riley, and they're talking about, several celebrity relationships. And this is around a time where Soldier Boy is in the pictures with Kareen Steffens, or people's like, who's that person? I never heard of? It's Superhead. Okay? If y'all don't know by that name, or have not seen her make a Mr. Marcus video. Okay, don't judge me. But anyway, what I'm saying is that, it's a picture around Instagram, because now Nia's like, I'm not trying to sit here and find, if I'm going to look for stuff, I'll find it, stuff like that. She's basically trying to give, Soldier Boy a second, third, 1 million chance of trying to see if this is going to work. And the girl comes in with the picture, to let her know, because, like I said, they were talking about relationships or this dude's celebrity stuff. And she shows her. But, Morgan's like, you would think she would know, because it's all posted on the internet, but, Morgan says she's surprised. Woo. And then she goes where Soldier Boy's like, I'm getting money. Something, song. Okay, is that the song? Something about, he was doing rehearsal. She comes there, and, they talk somewhere else. And he already knew, because she sat there and, sent him the photo, and he's trying to claim, I already know this already happened, and she ain't got nothing to worry about. Now he's saying like ain't nothing happened, and that's not, I'm not saying that's my girl, blah blah blah, but that could be your fuck buddy, because he missy on and off, that goes back from time to time, and ain't nothing happened. Some people, like I said, don't claim head is a happened. I'm not saying that happened, I'm just saying. So she's basically tired. She kind of moves his hand. He didn't like that she pushed his hand away. Better not do it again. She said she gonna do it again. And then he said he gotta go back rehearsal. And that's it for their stuff. Ain't that about right? Okay, let's go back to, I didn't go to Tierra Marie thing, because it goes back and forth to Hazel. Let's go to these new characters. We have Nikki. Nikki is this chick that comes from money. Her family, owns all this real estate, owns all these businesses. She manages 3 strip clubs, and so that's how she can touch with all these rappers, because bands make her dance, stuff like that, tip drills, all the other stuff with these rappers. Okay, so she is talking to this guy. What is his name? Sincere something show or something, whatever. But he kind of knows some of these people in the cast, or connects with them, just like Morgan, right? So she is talking to him, and she recently was in a serious relation, on off, whatever, just recently broke up again. This guy named Mally or Molly, I forgot what his name, Mal, that's a producer. And she's just like this, like she can't believe that he wanted to break up with her and leave all of this, okay, one of those type of things. And then here's the connection, you know, because like I said, she was talking to this guy, Serious to Severe Signature Show, about possibly get her girls in some music videos. I don't know what type of music video she is, and she, you know, what she's talking about, but okay, World Star Hip Hop. I don't know what you're talking about. So, in the next scene, we got this girl named Keisha, I think. I don't want to mispronounce her names. But here's connection to her. She's talking currently to this guy who's Nikki's ex, who Nikki still claims is a man, or realized like maybe they're just taking a break. We haven't done it before. But she's talking to him, and she met him. She's a youth videos vixen, but now she wants to be serious as an actor, and also wants to sing. And Justin Bieber gave Molly Mall her phone number. So they've been kind of talking. He flies into Vegas, and he's trying to get a place in LA, something like that. And so it's like she wants to know, hopefully it can be serious, but she don't know yet, blah, blah, blah. And she wears the socks and stuff in the thing, and, whatever. And then it fast forwards where Nikki's talking to Morgan. And again, Morgan seems to be in the center of a lot of this stuff. And so, in this case, it's this whole thing where Nikki's like, I seen it all post this internet a little bit after. She's coming after me, merch. I'm going to let her know the whole place. And Morgan's like, you don't know what he's telling these people, her. And she might have not intentionally done it. But you know what? Nikki's going to let her know she's going to have to deal with a problem. Deal with a problem. Hair flip. And there we go. So, that's as far as that. Is this too... Since it's a second introduction, I'm just sorry, y'all. I'm just floating through this. But so, we go and we deal with the next situation. And this kind of intertwines. Let's go with the Tierra. No, let's get to Hazel E, because like I said, intertwine the Hazel E situation, and we get in touch with Young Berg again. By the way, did he get his Transformer necklace back? I gotta ask y'all that, because a couple years ago, after him this fuckery with that Dark Bucks comment and stuff like that, there was a couple dudes, couple rap brothers up here in the D that his robots in disguise, icon, chain and stuff was posted around. A couple dudes had it. I don't know if he got it back yet. I stopped researching that. I'm just saying, can y'all put in the comments below, did he get his chain back? I'm just saying. Okay, but anyways, Young Berg hasn't been really rapping. I mean, he's been known also as a writer producer, so get that money that way, and stuff like that. So apparently, Hazel E met Young Berg when she was still a publicist, right? And I don't know how long they've been on and off, been friends with benefits, because that's pretty much all this is, or fuck buddies, because that's technically probably what Young Berg wants to say, whatever. But he's one of those people that you kind of wonder, does he think before he speaks? Because if he does, damn. Because the stuff he says, I mean, from the outside looking in, it's like, wow, okay. So when she comes to the studio, she's really is sitting here and wants more. I don't know how long that he's been putting her in the standstill, whatever, right? But he just trying to let her know flat out, even in the confessionals, he doesn't say anything like she has a lovely personality, she's good peoples, or nothing like that. The first thing he brings up is it's like they have great sexual chemistry, but she's wanting more, and he basically like, okay. And then she's, he's letting her know, Monday I get this girl, Tuesday I get this girl, Monday, Thursday, Monday through Thursday, and I guess Hazel is Thursday fuck night, and then he does, I guess Saturday he does double shift D-downs, and Sunday he decides to take off like he got to have white on, just like God said. So I'm just like, I don't even want to finish the sentence what he said, because I'm like, really, dude? But should we not be surprised? This is Young Berg here, okay? So anyways, she's like, I want more, and then she's gonna take back the coochie, whatever, take back. And that's when he was kind of like, okay, I'll try to make this work, whatever. But pretty much what I gather is either booth or the bed, booth or the bed, booth or the bed. That's all I kind of figured. Like, either it is the booth or the bed, or sometimes both. Either he takes the bed, to the booth. I don't know, but she's just like this, even she kind of admits to a certain degree that she refused to accept. Like, it's serious because we had sex because when I'm surfboarding it and you got my legs like a pretzel, that's how I know it's serious. She don't say like they go on dates, this, like, you're not, it's not everything she say he leaving her on, like, we do this and buy me the new Jordans when they come out. It's nothing that indicates it's anything really past smoking a blunt and then fucking. I'm just saying, okay? So, but anyways, y'all, I'm just thinking that's pretty much where the relationship is. Yeah, so here's we go to the part of with the Tierra Marie situation. I think that's the last situation we got, right? Now we pick up exactly where we left off, and again we're gonna deal with Ray J and Tierra Marie, something with them again, and the next scene, because it ends up cutting it off. So we will watch episode 3. So it picks up, like I said, where it left off with Princess is showing the so-called items, question, and then even after, Terry throws the, I think, glass, I don't know if she was trying to throw the glass at her, Princess is all like this, indicating like, Terry's got stanky ass cooch and stuff, whatever, right? But like I said, it's just like, I'm just like, I don't agree that Terry had to snap like that to a certain point, but it wasn't really called for as far as Princess, because, unless she was coming from her to, I don't know. It's just the fact is, with, like I said, with feminine promise like that, there's a strong rate that can happen to any woman. You know what I mean? She had a sensitive down there. But so I thought with her coming at her with that, and especially she wasn't talking to you, it'd be different now. Homegirl would have been like, you with this bitch here and this bitch. Maybe that might have been a little more subtle her coming on that way, even though that still was kind of childish. But what I'm saying is that she was like, this has nothing to you, blah, blah, blah. And then you gotta have to think about Ray J, and the maturity level is, you kind of wanted the drama to happen. She has swung on you a couple times, and that's why y'all broke up 8 months ago, or stopped kicking it or whatever. And you're bringing her to a party, and knew that when she came there with that fur ensemble suit, cat suit, whatever the hell she had on, to, y'all family R&B office, she already let it be known if that bitch do my stuff, I'm kind of questioning, was it for Ray J? Remember Ray J was an actor first when he was a kid, then he got into music. Ain't that right? Around the same time, y'all remember that short-lived series with Sinbad? I'm just saying. So anyways, when that occurs, he basically is like, doesn't this deja vu, didn't they just do this shit barely 1 or 2 months ago with Benzino, club opening, ding ding ding, get this bitch out the club? That's kind of much Ray J was in the open. I'm just saying, it's a little bit too coincidence, but okay. So, Morgan's trying to calm her down. I don't know where Hazel Reed was at that time, right? And, Terry, I think was, kind of like doing this, and Morgan's like, we ain't about to have that flashback again. But, Terry end up like, once I guess they start talking, Morgan walks away because she see that it's not working, stuff like that. Like I said, Morgan's worried about her reputation. The party didn't go too well for this website, which doesn't look finished, or maybe because I was looking on the tablet at the time. Because if y'all go to RayJ.com, what is on there? Really, what is on there? But okay, that's besides the point. Terry had to be escorted out the club, and she's just mad. She's been mad about Morgan and stuff like that. Again, but it's kind of like, okay, I was there for blah, 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 but she's one of those people Tara even was sober when she Ray J, you knew something was up with her, or at least that's what's projected on here. So that just enhances when she gets the liquor in her system, okay? So on that note, we have another scene where, after Hazel, he goes see Young Bird and his, Jesus wear, as he wants to call it, or godlike wear, or baptism wear. She sits here, they're talking about, because we realized in order to move on, she's going to have a tattoo party. Even though it really was just for her, I just, like a get rid of, fuck 'em girl day should have been that, because, nope, did any of the ladies, ain't nobody else look for design, nothing like that. Looked like everybody was just celebrating the fact that she, squirmed over a goddamn X that was just added to that. I mean, that took, probably not that long, but the way you would think like she was gonna cover up with a pamphlet or some shit, okay? But they're talking, And you know, Hazel is kind of like trying to justify, like, you know, Young Berg is such a good person and blah blah blah, and you know, I still have some hope. You know, that's her, okay? She on some Disneyland cartoon movie shit, okay? As far as the fantasy that she's going with Young Berg. And Jeremy, you know, is like, you know, trying to be there for Fran and letting her know, like, you know, fuck him. He's not treating you right. He does not recognize, and he's not going to make you, you know, his chick. You know, okay, you always gonna get the D down the first day. You know, something's got to be open wide. I'll leave it. Okay, but she ends up basically questioning, why would Tara Marie talk about my relationship, and you know, she got that thing with Ray J and stuff like that. Well, you know, some people can recognize the outside looking in, and some people can't sit there and be miserable as hell and try to put out you know, your misery. And then there's some people who can always, you know, don't take their own advice but can give everybody else good ass advice. It could be that too. All right, she's been friends with Hazel for quite a minute, so she should know, shouldn't she? So, anyways, she also goes to see Morgan, and they're trying to talk about this. And you know, Morgan's trying to let her know, like, you know, every time we look to try to work, you know, like work this thing out, especially since the last time, you know, whatever went on, Tara Marie is kind of like, did she ever apologize for doing that to Morgan, or she's trying to make it seem like Morgan turned on her? I don't remember. So they're talking, and you know, it's like, even though the spy went through you, if somebody was trying to come at you, I would have your back. Well, you know, basically, you're going to get jumped. You know, I'm going to jump in. If you were going to get jumped, I'm going to go in. But they kind of like don't end, whereas they're like, you know, we're just going to work from a start. You know, she supposedly, Jerry is moving on, whoop, whatever, right? So last damn scene, because like I said, did Ray J and Morgan talk afterwards? I don't know. I probably forgot. But let's get to the last scene. So afterwards, Tara is celebrating the X is in front of the X-ray. Look at my tattoo. That's pretty much what I got. So Hazel and her are talking and you know, like just talking. They don't know where Hazel was talking about somehow Young Bird's name got up or something, or somebody. Let's just say the only thing I remember about that scene is Hazel decided to casually bring up, like, that's one thing I can't do. I wouldn't tattoo his name on my body. And Tara Reid's confessional felt some type of way, like, okay, bitch, are you mad or no? Because I sat here and told about the fact that you are, you know, like, your non-existent relationship with Young Bird. So all of a sudden, it just seemed like, you know, you start hearing the quackings of the ducks, and you got her mad as hell, like, basically, like, you know, terrorists go back, what you would do, you bitch, blah, 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 blah. So they basically, now they begin to argue. And then on cue, Ray J comes. I don't know who the hell Instagram him or send him a message to where she was at, unless she sent it herself, and maybe we might find out next episode, or the producers told him where it was at. So go in there and bring her stuff in and throw it. So he's got, you know, a box from Office Max, and, you know, he decides to just dump all her belongings. Now, you know, and probably the Modesty 7 that, you know, Princess calls herself trying to embarrass her about. And then you see the logo, and then the shit ends. So anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy my review recap. It's probably going to upload it till Tuesday, which hopefully I keep my promises, because I'll be making a video on my 1-year anniversary as a YouTuber. So anyway, y'all have a pleasant night, pleasant weekend, pleasant morning, and enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Bye-bye.